If you watch the retail industry closely today, you'll notice a new battle unfolding. One that's shaping how every major brand competes for customers. It's no longer just about having the best product or the most stores. It's about a trade-off that defines modern shopping. Faster delivery versus lower prices. And right now, retailers across the US are wrestling with which side to prioritize, because winning one often means sacrificing the other. The pressure is intense, consumer expectations are rising, and the balance is becoming one of the biggest strategic challenges in the business world. This battle began when two major shifts collided. First, e-commerce trained consumers to expect lightning-fast delivery. Next-day shipping became normal. Same-day delivery became an option. In some cities, customers can receive products within hours. Speed became a competitive weapon. At the same time, inflation and economic uncertainty pushed shoppers to become more price-sensitive than ever. People want affordability again. They want deals, value, discounts, and essentials that fit tighter budgets. These two demands, speed and value, don't naturally go together. Offering both is extremely expensive for retailers. The first major tension lies in logistics. Faster delivery requires more warehouses, more drivers, more inventory positioned closer to customers, and more sophisticated technology. It demands precision forecasting and constant replenishment. All of that costs money, a lot of it. Retailers that choose the speed side of the battle must invest heavily in infrastructure, automation, and premium courier services. These costs often push prices higher, unless companies are willing to cut margins. On the other side, prioritizing lower prices forces retailers to squeeze costs out of their supply chain. That means slower, consolidated shipments, fewer distribution centers, less expensive carriers, longer fulfillment windows. The trade-off is clear. Efficiency saves money, but it slows speed. Companies that choose the value route often cannot compete with the ultra-fast delivery promised by giants like Amazon or Walmart. So the question becomes, what do customers want more? The answer depends on the category, and that's where things get interesting. In categories like groceries, household essentials, and personal care, speed matters enormously. Customers want items quickly because they are tied to daily routines. Retailers like Instacart, Walmart, and Target are competing aggressively here with same-day services. These companies are absorbing higher operating costs because fast delivery brings in frequent orders, and frequent orders mean repeat customers. But in categories such as home decor, bulk goods, appliances, or furniture, consumers are far more price-driven. They're willing to wait several days or even weeks if it means saving money. This is why retailers like Costco and IKEA excel in slower but cheaper delivery models. Their customers prioritize value over speed, and these brands build loyalty by keeping prices low, even if fulfillment takes longer. Retailers are increasingly segmenting their offerings into speed tiers. Many now offer lightning-fast delivery for essentials, but slower, cheaper options for everything else. Some brands are even charging extra for speed, making same-day or next-day delivery an add-on service. This lets companies maintain lower prices while offering speed to those willing to pay for it. In other words, delivery speed is becoming a premium product, not a default expectation. Meanwhile, some retailers are leaning heavily into store-based fulfillment to balance the two extremes. Using stores as mini warehouses reduces delivery distances, lowers shipping costs, and speeds up order turnaround. This hybrid model is becoming the backbone of many retailers' strategies. Target, Best Buy, and Home Depot have all transformed stores into fulfillment machines, blending efficiency with speed in a way that pure warehouse models cannot. However, faster delivery isn't always the winning strategy. Many companies learned the hard way during the pandemic and post-pandemic boom that speed-focused logistics are expensive and vulnerable. They require massive labor, energy, and transportation resources, all of which have seen rising costs. Some brands that focused too heavily on speed ended up cutting jobs, reducing warehouse expansion, or scaling back their fast shipping programs because the economics didn't support them long-term. This has created an important shift. Retailers are now using data to decide where speed actually increases sales and where it doesn't. They're studying customer behavior to determine which products warrant fast delivery and which don't influence buying decisions. This data-driven approach helps companies avoid offering speed where customers don't value it, protecting margins while still remaining competitive. The rise of value-driven consumers is also reshaping this battle. With higher credit card interest rates, rising rents, and tight budgets, many shoppers simply don't care if an item arrives in 2 days or 5. They care about the final price. This shift is fueling the growth of value retailers, discounters, and bulk buying brands. These companies thrive not by offering speed but by delivering unbeatable pricing. Their delivery speeds are slower, but their loyalty is strong because their value is unmatched. Even Amazon, the company that defined fast delivery, is adjusting. It's experimenting with offering slower delivery options, bundling shipments, and incentivizing customers to choose no-rush shipping. Why? Because fast delivery for every item is extremely expensive, and Amazon wants to reduce the cost burden without upsetting customers. This shows that even the fastest retailer in the world must balance the speed-value equation. Another factor shaping this battle is sustainability. Faster delivery increases environmental impact because it leads to more trips, less efficient consolidation, and higher emissions. Value-driven, slower shipping often aligns better with sustainability goals. Consumers who prioritize sustainability are increasingly choosing slower shipping options, and retailers are encouraging this choice through rewards and discounts. But perhaps the biggest force behind this new retail battle is trust. Customers want reliability. They want stores that deliver when they say they will, whether fast or slow. Inconsistent speed damages trust. Overpromising and under-delivering is worse than offering slow but predictable timelines. Retailers are shifting their strategies to reduce uncertainty, tightening inventory systems, improving forecasting, and offering clearer delivery windows. Ultimately, the battle between faster delivery and lower prices is not about choosing one side forever. It's about balance. It's about understanding what different customers value in different situations. It's about designing flexible fulfillment models that match demand without destroying margins. The retailers that win the next decade will be the ones that master this balance. They won't blindly chase speed or stubbornly insist on value. They will use speed when it matters most, value when customers prioritize savings, and smart data to guide every decision in between. In the end, the real competition isn't between speed and price. It's between retailers who understand their customers and those who don't. The brands that get this right will redefine the future of retail in a world where convenience and affordability must coexist.